My friends, tonight I'm doing something pretty cool. I've got a new Zoom L-12 LiveTrak mixer, and I've got it over here on the desk in front of me. And I've been setting up scenes. One of the things this new mixer is allowing me to do is mix together sounds like I couldn't do in the past. As you know, I like to do multiple amps. I've got a Vox VT20X over here, and I've got a Fender Mustang LT25 over here. And I like to combine the sounds of these two. And I've got on the screen over here on the left, I have the tone room for the Vox, and over here on the right, I have the Fender tone for the Fender amp. And you're hearing me personally right now through the microphone on my computer, which is about a foot and a half away from me, maybe 2 feet away from me. And the thing I can do though is set up scenes. Now right now I'm going to play some guitar, and you're just going to be hearing what's coming off of the 2 tracks. I've got scene 1 over here that I've selected. To do that, you hit the recall button and you pick a scene. I've got 4 scenes that I've put in here already. So now you should be hearing me talk through the microphone on the computer. But you'll be hearing the guitar through the mixer. So this is a mix that I set up. And I think I messed it up somehow. Of course, I can change that mix any way I want to here. But I can also change the scene. So now let's say I want to bring in a little bit of these 2 mics that I have to left and right of me here. I'm going to hit recall, and I've got number 2 here. That brings in the microphones. So now you're hearing me left and right, or vice versa. You're hearing the microphone. So I've actually got the guitar set in such a way that I can get the acoustics of the guitar. Sounds kind of nice, and I can do stuff like and really all I'm adding, I've got just the 2 amps going, and then I've got these 2 condenser mics that are just picking up a little bit of the sound off of the Blues Boy here, the ASAT that I'm playing. It's pretty cool. Now I've got a scene set up here that's similar to number 1, but I widened the stereo path, so if you have headphones on, you hear this, and I added a ping pong using the effects on the channel strip here. So this is the same 2 sounds from the Fender tone and the Vox, but I've added a ping pong sound here. So if I go to recall number 3, you're not going to hear my voice here anymore. You'll hear it off the mic on the computer. And you're hearing the ping pong, I'm sure. Pretty cool. Now I've got, I'm going to hit recall 4 here, and recall 4 is where I've set it up just to do voiceovers. And what I've done, I've added a bunch of thickness then to my voice. I've lowered I've boosted the lows and the mids, and so this is designed to sound more like what I might want to do for voiceover. So I pull these 2 mics in a little closer to me. Then it sounds probably a little bit more like what I had hoped it would be if I wanted to do a podcast. So I can have, it looks like I can have 9 different setups here. And the thing that's really cool about having this now is I can do all kinds of different things with my guitars. Like right now the guitar's turned off. All you're hearing is what you're hearing acoustically here. But I can I can play around. Let's say that I want to bring these amps back in. I can go. You have to go down and bring them up a little bit. So in other words, to reset it, you just go all the way down or all the way up. Down's better, I think. And then go up. So here's the Vox being mixed in. Bring it all the way up. And here I'll bring in the LT25. So say I want to start doing some interesting things here. Maybe I want to use this tweed normal up here for the amp. And totally changes the character of what the sound is. I can go here and change my volume. That sounds like it's a little hot. And say I want to go over here and use this, maybe this Dreamy over here on the Fender. And I'm, of course, I'm picking myself up on the mic right now too. So yeah, it just opens up all kinds of crazy possibilities, and it's just a ton of fun. And again, you can mess with all the different effects. Right now, I've just got a hall reverb on this, and I can go and say I wanted to switch over to something else. Here's a plate reverb. I like to go and mess around with the delays. Though it's pretty cool. So like right now, I've got that selected, and I've got way too much delay on it. Any way that I want to do these amps. So let's go and pick something else here. Let's say I pick this Super Lead or something. So now I've got a really cool clean on one side. Now if I turn my mic off, you'll hear this will sound better without the mics on. Let's go over here to something like a Super Rock and see what this sounds like. Test 1, 2, 3. I'm still picking up my own voice here. Let me turn myself down. It's insane being able to do this. Let me pull my vocal back in just a little bit there. There we go. So yeah, so I can just sit here all night and just figure out exactly what sound I want. That's what this rock strum sounds like over here. Let's take me out again. So friends, yeah, I've barely begun to scratch the surface of what I could do with this. And of course I can record multitrack. This gives me multitrack capabilities going into the computer. I've played around with it some, so I'm going to be probably doing a few demos of what this thing will do in coming weeks, and trying to mix it in with some band-in-a-box stuff that I've been working on, some backing tracks and some instrumental music I'm trying to do, maybe even some collaborations with a few people that I really like online. I've been reaching out to several folks. So yeah, I want to give a shout out to Robert Clark. Go check out his website or his YouTube channel, and let's try to get him over 1,000 subscribers. He does really cool ambient type stuff. He's a really good local guitar player, and I'm probably going to do a piece of work with him and maybe use some of the features that I'm learning here with this new mixer. So yeah, go over to Robert Clark's if you get a chance and check out some of his ambient guitar music. Listen, more to come on this. Just thought I'd throw this out here because it's fun. It's late at night and I'm just having some fun playing around, making some noise. Peace to all who watch. Subscribe to the channel if you like.